Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum everyone. So inshallah today we'll be learning and continue our lessons on learning to read the Quran fluently. So Allahumma allimna ma yanfa'una wa anfa'na bima 'allamtana wa zidna ilma. So my name is Imam Muhammad Amin for everyone who's watching me for the first time, and I'm the founder and also the tutor here as well at Mahir Academy. So we have different programs, different Quran reading programs that we use to help kids and students learn to become fluent Quran reciter. And inshallah today, last week we discussed about the Tajweed of Surah Al-Nas, how to read Surah Al-Nas with Tajweed. So today inshallah we're gonna be discussing how to read Surotul Falaq, right? How to read Surah Al-Falaq with Tajweed. So how do you read Surah Al-Falaq? How do you read Surah Al-Falaq? What are the Tajweed rules that are associated with Surah Al-Falaq? So let me begin by reciting the entire surah, and then I will break down the Tajweed rules that's contained in that ayah, in that surah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. So for everyone or anyone listening to me right now, so we have two types of programs that we use to help kids become fluent Quran reciters, or even adults who are studying very soon. We have the accelerated reading program and the memorization program. So we're currently enrolling students for that. So if you'd like to know more about it, tap Quran at the bottom of this video. So Surah Al-Falaq is a surah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed to Sallam, and this surah is a medicinal surah. Allah used it to take the Salam from the tangles of shaitan. Those who were trying to harm the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they were trying to do some magic to him. So Surah Al-Falaq and Surah Al-Nas that we learned last week, these are the ma'udhatain that Rasul taught us, and Allah taught Rasul, and he taught us the benefit and the virtues of these two surahs. So you see, Qul. So anyone that wants to learn more about the Quran, basics, nitty-gritty of the Quran, starting from the letters and the sounds and all that, so I've had past webinars where you can go and watch. So in the Expert Quran Readers group, you can go to the Expert Quran Readers group. We do have resources about past webinars that you can watch. The letters, how the letters are, where are the letters coming from, and you can learn any other Tajweed rules that we've learned in the past. And I want to show you where you can have those in the Expert Quran Readers group platform. So if you're in the group right now, you can go to the Expert Quran Readers group, and it's better for you to access it through a desktop or a tablet, or a bigger screen instead of a phone. So it gives you a more better overview of the group in its entirety, right? So I want to finish loading. I'm going to show it to you guys. So Surah Al-Falaq, you see how I read it. So let me begin by starting with each of the surah, each of the ayah of the surah. So it has 5 ayat, Surah Al-Falaq, right? And I just put the meaning of this ayat here. We are not necessarily doing the tafsir of this surah, but mainly we are just kind of trying to learn the rules of the tajweed of this surah. So you see, قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ الْفَلَقِ. You see how I pronounce it? So this is a tajweed rules called qalqala. So if you haven't heard about it, so this is a qaf, and the qaf is ending with, it has a kasra. You can see the kasra from our previous classes, so by now everyone should know what a kasra is. So if you don't know that, go to our Expert Quran Readers Facebook group and watch our past classes, our past webinars, so you get to know and see you get to see some of the rules. So go to Expert Quran Readers group on Facebook, and you get to see that. Sorry, this is loading. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to that once it's loaded. sorry for that glitches, it's loading. Okay, so قل أعوذ برب الفلق, right? قل أعوذ برب الفلق. So the expert correspondence group is loading. I just want to show you guys where to get all those past classes resources from in our expert correspondence group Facebook group. So just check it out. And sorry, oh my goodness, my stuff are loading. Let me just cross that. So قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. Right? Oh, this background was not loading. Sorry for that. I'm just gonna load back my Surotul Falaq, and so that we can I'm just going to load back my Surotul Falaq, so we're just going to learn that. I was trying to open the expert correspondence group, but fortunately for some reasons my internet is slow and it's not loading up the expert correspondence group. Okay, so before this load up, so Surotul Falaq is 5 ayat, right? 5 verses, right? It's 5 verses, and you see the first ayah, قل أعوذ برب الفلق, falaq. Alright, so the qaf of that qaf has what? Has a kasra. But there's a rule of recitation that whenever you stop on any letter, so you stop on a letter, you've got to give that letter a sukun. And that's why some letters, we call them, qutb al-jadin, they are 5 letters. Whenever they have the sukun, the half circle sukun, like I used to teach my kids, so we have 2 types of sukun symbols. We have a sukun that is going to shorten the sound of a letter, so that one is called the half circle sukun. So go back and watch our previous classes on this platform, the Quran classes, so we've learned about the sukun and what are the sound that they produce for each letter when they have it. So we have 2 types. We have what we call the half circle sukun and the full circle sukun. So mostly the half circle sukun is a type of sukun that will shorten the sound of a letter. But there are 5 letters that whenever they have the half circle sukun, right, qa, ta, ba, jin, and dal, they will be shortened. So they will be shortened with an echo sound. So the way you're gonna recite this one is قل أعوذ برب الفلق, falaq, right? You see how I pronounce it? من شر ما خلق, min sharri. So this one is ikhfa, is a rule of ahkam, among the rules of nun sakina that we teach the kids in the program. So this is ikhfa, right? So you add the sheen under the tanween. So this nun here is called nun sakin. It's called nun sakin, the silent nun. And when you see this kind of silent nun, is having the same rule as the tajweed rule, as tanween. Min sharri, and this is a ra. So this shadda, it means this ra, there are 2 ra's here. One with what? With sukun, and the other one with what? One with sukun, and then the other one. To be able to pronounce the shadda of the sukun, then you have to assume that you're pronouncing what? That you're pronouncing 2 ra. So you have to assume you're pronouncing 2 ra, one with the sukun and the other one with the shadda, with the kasra, right? Min sharri. See how I pronounce it? Min sharri, right? Min sharri ma khalaq, right? Min sharri ma khalaq, sharri. So that's how I pronounce it. So whenever you see a letter with shadda, it means that letter has 2 forms. So this one means there's one ra with sukun and another ra with kasra. So you're pronouncing like a silent ra first before pronouncing the one with the kasra. So that's how you're going to pronounce this ra with the shadda here. Min sharri, min sharri, min sharri ma khalaq, right? So not the tabi'i. Ma khalaq, ma khalaq. So I'm not saying qa, because I'm stopping on this qaf, I'm saying qu. Min sharri ma khalaq. min sharri ma khalaq, right? وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ. So go watch our webinar in the Expert Quran Readers group if it's load before I hand the class today. I will show it to you where you can find it on our portal on the the Expert Quran Readers group. You're gonna see all those modules that we've learned there, and so you can go back and watch those webinars. They're all recorded in the platform, right? So min sharri ma khalaq وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبَ. You see, waqab. So the ba here is having fatha, but the moment that you want to stop on this letter ba, so I told you earlier there are 5 letters, qa, ta, ba, jim, and dal. Whenever they have a sukun, the alf sakun sukun, this kind of, is there the alf sakun sukun, or you give them a sukun because you want to stop on them, you're going to pronounce them with qalqala, with an echo. Waqab. So you don't say waqaba when you stop on this. You don't say وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبَ. You don't do that. That's wrong. You don't pronounce it like that. So you want to stop on the ba, you give it a sukun, but the ba is one of those special letters that their pronunciation is going to be with sukun, is going to be with echo, right? Waqab. Right? And the last set of ayah, وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبَ. Right? So the next set of ayah, وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ. You see, I told you there are 5 letters. So qaf, right? Qaf, right? Ta, right? Ta, ba, right? Jim, right? And dal. These 6 letters, these 5 letters, whenever they have the alf sakun sukun, this kind of sukun, right? Kind of sukun. Is that they have it naturally, or you give them those half sukun because you want to stop on them, right? So they will get an echo sound. So whenever you want to stop on this one, so you said wa min sharri. So the same rule I taught you guys earlier on. Wa min sharrin. So we learned this one last week, the nun mushaddada. Wa min sharrin naffa. So for you to pronounce the shadda very well, also you have to apply the same rule. Like you have to assume you're pronouncing 2 fas. You have to assume you're pronouncing a fa, that you're pronouncing one fa with what? You're pronouncing one fa with sukun and the other one with the fatha. So that's how you're gonna be able to pronounce fa. So like you wanna pronounce this, you're gonna assume like this fa is having sukun, and the second fa is what? The second fa is having the fatha, right? Naffathati, right? وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ. There's a rule here. This is lam al-qamariyya, we're gonna learn this. So this one here is lam al-shamsiyya. You see the nun here, and the lam here is having nothing. We already learned this. Go watch our webinar in our Expert Quran Readers group. We've learned all this, the rules of lam, and when are you going to pronounce a lam and when are you not going to pronounce a lam. So this one is وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ. You see, we pronounce the lam here, it's got the sukun. This lam here doesn't have anything. This is lam al-shamsiyya, right? This is lam al-shamsiyya. So the last ayah, وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدٍ. Hasidin. You see, I'm saying hasidin. Why did I say that? This rule here is al-izhar, the rule of nun sakina and tanween. Hasidin. So you're gonna do it that way. وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ. So you don't say hasidin إِذَا حَسَدَ. No. Hasidin. So you have to do izharu hamza. You have to make sure the hamza is really well present there. It's pronounced and it's really pronounced well, right? وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدَ. Right? وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدَ. Right? وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ. وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ. وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدَ. So let's read the entire ayah again. So if you want to become a fluent Quran reciter for yourself, or you want to help your child to become a fluent Quran reciter, alhamdulillah, this